Hello, bitches and bros and non-binary hoes. It's Admin One here. Welcome to the first edition of Dumb Challenges and Zombies. Now, the premise is simple. I'm sure you can get it from the title. For the first two episodes, we're actually doing challenges that are for some reason recognized by zombie world records in the community section. Why they are considered, I don't know, but they are. So we're just gonna roll it. Now, the first challenge we're doing today is a challenge called the second room challenge. Basically, it's pretty similar to the first room challenge, except I guess from a map like this where the spawn is so small, and the second room is basically a different kind of spawn. They let you go to the next room. You have until round 5 to get there. When round 5 hits, you have to be in the second room. You are allowed to buy any weapon that is in the first room or perk, but after that you cannot go back in the first room to get it. So I can buy Leben Blitz, but I cannot go back after I go down and we buy it after round 5. Now, we are actually going to be shooting for the world record. I actually have the world record for no consumables because I was just practicing this the other day, and I actually ended up getting the world record for no consumables because there was no official commissions for no consumables. And I figured since I already have the no consumable world record, why not in this video we try to get another world record, and this time do the consumable world record. So I have a nuke and a full power on right now to help us. Yeah, one of the reasons, by the way, why my record is so low is mainly because I don't play on PC often. Like, my main World War II account that I have everything unlocked on, that I've done the Easter eggs on and all that, is my PS4. So, I was like level 20, 19 whenever I did the challenge, so I didn't have any, like, you know, good attachments to my guns. Okay, so we're back to complaining in this video. I want to complain about something real quick, okay? My chair, okay, this chair, when I was on Twitter the other day, and I came across this a thread, and it was like, chairs, and it's like, you know, the weirdest thread ever. But oh my god, there was a chair there that was just a car chair on a swivel, and it actually looks so comfortable. I want that chair. You guys can probably hear it in the recordings, but my chair not only is it pretty much really uncomfortable at this point because it either A, was put together wrong, which is my fault, or B, was not made to last, which isn't my fault, and it's the metal part of it, because it's a swivel but like a metal part. It's it's disconnected, and basically I have to balance myself like I'm on a yoga ball to sit, and because of that, it creaks very loudly, and like if I move a centimeter, it's the loudest thing ever. So it's uncomfortable, loud, but the only other alternative I have is a wooden chair, which is also uncomfortable, and also creaks even louder. The only upside that wooden chair has to this chair is that I don't have to balance it like a yoga ball. So I saw something on Twitter that I thought would be interesting to talk about. Another thing, like, I think all my topics that I have planned today are actually from Twitter. But you ever think about how trailer release schedule has kind of like screwed over the past 2 games that they've made? In BO4, Dead of the Night was supposed to come before 9, but it didn't. So, and they didn't even have the story to accommodate that, really. So, it left Chaos feeling a bit weird and underdeveloped because it's missing like one of the, you know, it's missing the first chapter of the story. So it's gonna feel weird. And then, you know, also the comic came out like a week later, and so yeah, Chaos felt underdeveloped because, you know, it was missing an entire chapter in the story. And then you have Dead of the Night also releasing in the middle of the Dead of the Night, basically. And I don't know if that's because Some people are saying that's because, you know, the map just got leaked early, and Activision's like, screw it, go ahead and release it. They're already playing. Some people are already playing it anyway, because it, you know, it did release a little, got leaked on PS4. So some people say that's why Dead of the Night released early, but either way, Dead of the Night released no marketing at all. Nothing, just dropped. And if it wasn't that, that means Dead of the Night would have just randomly dropped with no marketing at all. Which, I don't know if that was just for the pun, but that's not how you do something. I mean, Call of Duty's big, but not that. You know, you need to, you know, give people, you know, hey, this is coming out then. You can play this thing at this time, and it's what's going to be in this update. And people are going to play it and love it. You don't do that, people aren't going to play it and love it. I mean, you know, and all that kind of contributed to the beginning of BO4 feeling a bit like a failure. And then that taste never went out of people's mouth, because no matter what they did, you know, Ancient Evil fixed a lot of the problems, and, you know, when Ancient Evil and Dead of the Night out, most of Chaos's problems was fixed. But at that point, the damage was done. You couldn't get that taste out of most people's mouth, and they was already done, and on the BO4 hate train, and there was no way you could get them off of that at that point. So fast forward to December 2021. So fast forward to December 2020. You know, Cold War. Season 1 comes out, and there's no zombies content on the roadmap aside from Current. Okay, people are a bit disappointed. I guess they was expecting, you know, because Dead of the Night dropped December, and I guess they was expecting DLC 1 and Cold War would follow a similar, you know, release maybe a month later, but, you know, it would still be on the Season 1 roadmap, right? Well, people started complaining about the lack of content because, you know, there was only one limited time mode on the thing, nothing else. So people started complaining, and Treyarch's like, okay, you know what, we hear you, and they're like, let's release Firebase C a few weeks earlier, right? Because it was supposed to launch, I'm pretty sure, because they said the new map would be coming Season 2, and then they also said Firebase C was dropping early, so I'm pretty sure the plan was to have it drop Season 2 launch, and have that be the map in Season 2. And because and I don't know why, but they also decided to move Outbreak after pushing up, you know, Firebase from Season 2 to randomly in Season 1, like it wasn't even with the Reloaded update. But because of that, it was like, okay, you know what, we're also going to push up Outbreak as well to be launch of Season 2. And I don't know why, but that decision was, in the long run, not a good one. Because while in the moment it felt great, you know, we're getting all this content back to back, oh my god, you know, that kind of made it to where people felt like there really was no content Cold War, because I'm pretty sure Outbreak was supposed to launch Season 3. That's like when a lot of most of the content for Outbreak really dropped Season 3. Like, I think the only real change we got Season 2 Reloaded. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was we got was it just Say It 20 Night for Season 2 Outbreak content wise, and most of the content dropped in Season 3, and I feel like that's when it was supposed to come out, but because everything got pushed up, it made the game feel like it was lackluster with content when it really wasn't. Just everything got pushed up so far ahead that there was nothing for, you know, weeks at a time, because they already released it. I don't know, I just feel like the game would have massively benefited from having it follow like something a schedule I said on Twitter. Like, you know, you have Season 1 is kind of an off season. You have Crank, but that's really it. Then in Season 2, you have Firebase C. That's the majority of the content for Season 2. Season 3, you have Outbreak. Season 3, Reloaded. You have Outbreak EE1. Season 4 launch, you have Outbreak EE2, the prologue. Season 4 Reloaded, you have, you know, Malware Totem. And I'm sure, you know, Season 6 would be DLC 4, and it just the game would have felt like it was, you know, it would have the exact same amount of content, but you wouldn't have people on Reddit complaining, it's been 3 months since we've gotten enough content, anything dropped. When, no, just everything, you know, everything got pushed up so far forward. you know, they didn't, you know, the other half of the schedule didn't get changed, just the first half. So yeah, I felt like, you know, the content's dry, even though we have the same amount of content we usually would. It's just since we got so much so fast, it doesn't feel that way. That actually blows up. I had no idea that happened. That could happen. Yeah. So some of you saw on Twitter, we had some problems with one hit down. You know, because as I said in the video, I switched midway through from using OBS to Shadow. Is it Shadow Play? I don't know. NVIDIA does like 4,000 different things, but the NVIDIA built-in screen capture, because I heard it was better all around and all that. And I recorded on 2 separate tracks, which I thought would be great, and it was, because you know, I'm doing it with this video because, you know, if this does end up, you know, if I get past round 24, you know, I want to submit that, you know, get this to be the world record so I can, you know, put it in the screenshot. I mean, the thumbnail, but I don't want my commentary to be in it because, you know, dumb stuff, you know, stuff happens, you know, might need to get cut out. So I'm just gonna, you know, be a cool kid and not have my audio in it. But for some reason, my editing software doesn't like, you know, to deal with that. So and for some reason, it would only display one audio track. I have to select which track I want to, you know, be on. Don't know why it's like that, but it is. So I thought I messed up and didn't record any audio for OK, and I was like super disappointed for like a day. And then finally I'm like, oh wait, that's what I did. And I listened to the raw file, you know, just my files, editing out of the software. I'm like, wait, no, my voice is here. Why isn't it in the audio? And then I kind of realized, oh, 2 tracks, for some reason it's counting. Yeah, and I figured it out. But for a second, I was like, okay, do I need to cancel one hit down? I was, you know, genuinely, you know, didn't know what to do. I thought about deleting the Twitter version and just re-uploading on Tuesday with an added explanation. Is there a flamethrower around? Okay, next round, I guess. Like, move. That did not work at all. Pretty sure this is a burner round. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh yeah, he just didn't spawn where he usually does. So, well, quick update. I had to use the bathroom, and I just got back, and we disconnected, so yeah, guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Tomorrow, we're doing the Rooked 1 room 1 round challenge. Nothing too interesting, another dumb challenge. It's recognized by WWII. Don't know why, but here's a clip.
He's been trapped in his own mind, but it don't matter. He's got more time for the lover to arrive. If he's still alive, he could be revived, but he's dead inside. And he said he's fine. What a lovely lie. Then he